So it is official. Goddamn official. Official that Counter-Strike 2 is coming out by summer 2023. That is insane. Absolutely insane. They've given us a bit of a sneak peek right here. The first thing is the responsive smokes. The smokes in Counter-Strike 2 is going to be completely different.
In a Counter-Strike match, information can mean the difference between success or failure. As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike 2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic. Smoke grenades now create volumetric 3D objects that live in the world. Now, not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position, but the smoke can interact with the environment in interesting ways. It reacts to lighting, grows to fill spaces naturally.
That's sick.
The shape of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved by...
That's crazy. Look at this. It can be pushed and carved through the smoke. So if you're shooting through the smoke, you can basically create a gap that you can see your opponents through. Not only by shooting, but also by your grenades.
By bullets and grenades.
Look at that. Smoke disappeared. Wow. That's a game changer. No more smoke wall on nuke. That's done and dusted.
In Counter-Strike 2, smoke grenades provide
Someone
even
permit
more tactical
Lucas.
opportunities. They're just going to look and play better.
Okay, that's the first video. That's the first part of it. So smoke and grenades are gonna be a massive game changer. Rest in peace one ways, rest in peace the way smoke works. Savage, true. True, Kenneth. That's gonna be a game changer right there. Second one is the world. The maps in Counter-Strike.
With over 20 years of history, maps are a fundamental pillar of Counter-Strike. And in Counter-Strike 2, maps are getting a new look. But don't worry, you can still bring along your countless hours honing strategies and exploiting every corner and crevice. We took 3 approaches to improving maps while retaining their rich legacy. First, there are touchstone maps. Classic maps with solid foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2.
Yeah?
These have improvements to lighting and character read, but otherwise haven't been changed. Next, we have upgrades. These are maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including...
Look at this, look at this. Honestly, I know that skeptical, yada, yada, yada. This looks sick. The lightning, the game feel, the engine it's gonna run on, it looks sick. Look at Nuke. How bright and nice it is.
Being a physically based rendering system that produces realistic materials, lighting, and reflections.
Wonder how it's gonna work on the PCs. Do we need like a brand new fucking supersonic PC to play Counter-Strike, or are we gonna be fine?
And finally, overhauls. The oldest maps have been fully rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging all of the Source 2 tools and rendering features. These tools will be available for community map makers to make it easier to build, experiment, and iterate. With upgrades to lighting, player read, and materials in Counter-Strike 2, even the familiar will feel brand new.
Crazy. Okay. And then the tick rate, the moving aspect of the game.
Counter-Strike is known for its
We
visceral
always
and satisfying
complain and
gunplay.
hate it 64 tick. Seems like that's no longer gonna be an issue.
Now, firing a weapon looks pretty simple. You click your mouse, your character shoots, your target takes damage. But there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. In previous versions of Counter-Strike, the game only evaluated moving and shooting in discrete time intervals, or ticks, and time between those ticks didn't exist. For the most part, the experience was seamless. But
Okay.
sometimes those milliseconds between click and tick
I'm not gonna
could be the
pretend I
difference
understand
between landing
shit.
or missing your shot. That's why with Counter-Strike 2, we're introducing sub-tick updates. Now the tick rate no longer matters for moving and shooting, so the server will know the exact moment you fired your shot, jumped your jump, or peeked your peek, and the server will calculate your precise actions between ticks. So what you see is what you get.
Crazy. Okay, crazy. So my initial thoughts is, honestly, honestly pretty goddamn sick. I'm not gonna lie. The smokes is gonna be a game changer. That's gonna change the fundamental of how not only pro Counter-Strike is being played, but also casual Counter-Strike. Teammates can shoot through the smoke to create gaps and curve the smoke. Grenades can be used to open up the smokes, etc., etc. No more smoke walls. No more, static gameplay where smoke is a smoke no matter what and you can't go through it. I think it's gonna open up the game, open up the map, and probably make it slightly, if not a lot, less CT-sided. I think the terrorists are gonna, or the T-side, sorry, is gonna most likely benefit from that the most. That is interesting. The tick rate update, I'm not going to pretend that I understand all the technical aspects of it, but if that means no more 64 tick, no more noobs complaining about, the only reason why I suck is because I play 64 tick. I'm not used to 128. I would beat you in a matchmaking game, but face it, okay, that's yours. Fuck that. If that goes away, muy bien, muy bien. And the maps, I'm not going to lie, from what we saw from those videos, the maps look super, super sick. I like, an engine that is running the game, making the maps look cooler, making them look more slick, making them look approaching, making them look nice. I don't see why that's an issue at all. The only thing I haven't seen in this video is the gunplay, the gameplay. I'm not sure if that's still the same, if you shoot the same way with the M4, the AK, or if that is changing as well. Because if that changes, that means it's a complete new game. The smoke fundamental, the grenades, that makes it a new game. But if the gameplay, the movement, if that's going to change just one slight bit, that means we're heading into a complete new game. And that excites me. What are your thoughts on the new Counter-Strike 2? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Wow, 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 wow.